Now we have to here to say about the global environment and global environments group assignment. We had done a assignment on the New Balance. New Balance company was introduced in 1906 by William J. Riley. He is an British immigrant and he started this company in the Boston area of United States, America. This company has given a best output in the sports shoes criteria for the athletes. So in this company, we can see many types of mm, sportswear and clothing, which are very useful to the sports people or athletes. New in this okay, when we go to the introduction of the New Balance, coming to the first slide, New Balance has been introduced in this slide about this, reflecting its strong presence in the sports market since its establishment in 1906. Besides, it's observed that with its purpose, the company has ensured a notable brand image and strong international presence. So, coming to the second slide of this New Balance, in this slide, the business segments of the organization are eliminated. Athletic shoes, clothing, and accessories connected to the sport fashion comprise New Balance business segments. It's a sportswear includes pants, shirts, shoes, hoodies, and jackets, etc. Um, the company uses both directly to customer and the some of the outlets which are present in their company, and to the third party companies which has several companies in their shopping malls. Okay. Okay. When we go to the next slide, in this slide, it is observed that the in this slide that uh, other organization has expanded its business and also they went to the global. They are very known in the global. So throughout the world, we can see the New Balance company as a perfect company for the shoes and ethnic wear and some sportswear. The company's production footprint in the US and also in the UK, in noteworthy, I think so, in the UK. Thus, it's understand that along with having a great presence in the international market, the company has ensured a successful operation management throughout the world. We can see more outlets are present in the all throughout the world, which so for coming to the point, New Balance has started in the 1906 and it started its sales on the 1927. William J. Riley has started his distribution with 1%. In this, he had took the balance between these chickens in his garden area, which are present in his garden. So, why we can say that he took the name as balance by seeing his chickens. It will be like a laughing point to us, but he took his chickens in the garden as the example for his brand name New Balance, which presents in the balance. In this, he took the main point as a balance, which means we it has a perfect balance with the three toes. So he took the best option as his chickens in the garden. So coming to this slide pointed out that technology and knowledge transfers across countries influence global expansion of the company. In this point, we can see that so many it is up hmm, it is a globally expanded very well when we compare to the uh, best brands like Nike, Adidas. One of the brand New Balance is also a globally exposed country and it has a global exposure and international best strategies to get perfect profits in the company. The company's plan to expand globally involves training staff members and adopting technology advancements. And we can see that many of the people are introducing the new technologies to give their best. Um, mm, and also global expansion strategies also includes a diversification of suppliers, close monitoring and enhancing the transparency. So now about the another slide, one of our teammate Vikrant Balu will start about these global markets and operations.
Thank you, Vicky, for giving me the opportunity to tell you about the global market and the opportunities, how the companies apply the market entry strategies to implement of their businesses. And now I'm going to talk about the company is positively influenced by globalization and emphasize expanding its business to the international marketing. First company started in the 1907. It was as earlier mentioned by you. It's one of the oldest company in this industry, and it's also industry, the American company, who is providing the different kind of varieties of opportunities to the players who can wear their things in any kind of sports or sporting activities. And the company has a notable manufacturing process in the UK and the United Kingdom also, and the company is successfully managing its operation in the global marketing. And the company has a joint venture with the BSA and the and other giants. It has made a significant direct investment of over the Indonesian rupees of 1 trillion. That is a huge amount of the company who can expand their business into the another levels. And in the next slide, I'm going to talk about the I'm going to talk about the New Balance. Sorry, I'm going to talk about the digital and e-commerce integration. The Yeah, this slide. In the globalization, world technology and technology transfer across countries influence the global expansion of the company. That influence other people to choose the product of this company, and it offers mobile apps and personalization shopping experience to the person who love to use this application on their uh, personal belongings like mobile phones on the or the smartwatches. And New Balance utilize social media marketing and influence people to purchase and partnership with them that to gain their own profits. And going to the another slide. In that slide, I'm going to talk about the revenue and market share growth of the company. Because the company's annual revenue exceed 5 billion, 5 billion US dollars, and the New Balance is experience consistent growth in the North America and the European and the Asian continents because of the brand value and uh, and the company is investing more in research and development R&D. It's a company's opportunity to give opportunity to the people who love to use their products in their day-to-day life. And the companies increasing the market share is emerging economics. And now the other slide is continued by the one of our member, uh, Jivraj.
Yogendra Reddy, you should continue the slides about these slides.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, market and entry strategies.
Yeah. Coming to the market entry strategies, uh, as globalization has opened up new international markets and increased the competitive rivalry, and also companies need to adopt the effective markets and entry strategies to secure. The company has a JV with BSA and Giants. Now, New Balance utilities uh, various markets and strategies in different markets, considering specific needs, including FDI and JVs and licensing. The company has directly invested IDR 1 trillion in Indonesia. Uh, and coming to the next slide, digital and e-commerce integration. This slide tells about the New Balance uses global platforms of e-commerce for direct sales and consist of the mobile apps and personalized experience of shoppings, SMM, social media marketing and influencer partnerships, and also high presence on Amazon, JD.com, and Tmall. Uh, Coming to the revenue and market share growth, uh, the annual revenue is more than $5 billion, and content development in North America,
North America and
Europe,
Europe
and
and Asia. Yeah.
Asia. Augmenting market share is in occurring economies and increased acquisitions in search and development, R&D, and brand inventions. Uh, Coming to the next slide, brand recognition and product innovation. A powerful reputation for convenience and performances. The acceptance of the from celebrities and athletes. Acquisition of unique materials and endurable products, and also customization and limited and edition sneaker cooperations, regulations of the trade and tariffs influencing production expenses, and with adherence with the labor regulations and ethical sourcing. Also, intellectual property troubles and imitation outgrowths, unwinding environment ordinances. Next slide will continue by the
Okay, Jivraj, right? Um,
Jivraj.
Yes,
yeah, culture and consumer preferences will be continued by our friend Jivraj.
culture and consumer preference difference. Demand for localized commerce and branding. Culture importance of footwear in some markets. Then various dining method and fit choices and inconsist fashion tendencies and priorities and across regions. Next, next slide.
Yeah,
Economic and political risk. First one is economic risk.
economic and
Uh,
political risk.
yeah. First one is economic risk. Resigning material cost. World Food WR in 2022. Then
Okay.
global economic.
Global economic fluctuations, supply chain disruptions. So in this case, we can have so many economic risks in this company, which is like supply chain disruptions. Some of the companies, basement level companies can disrupt the supply chains, which will be very, very difficult to find the best profits in this company. So there will be some economic disruptions like supply chain disruptions, global economic fluctuations. Sometimes the economy can fluctuate, so that the prices and shares of the company can fluctuate in many times. Uh, Another problem like rising material costs. We can say in day by days, the material costs are increasing day by day, which will be very, very difficult to give a best and fair price, uh, fair price materials to us. It will be very difficult to us in this criteria of economic risk. Political risk will be continued by our Jivraj.
Okay. Political risk. Trade and tariff changes. Then regulatory pressures and intellectual property and protection. Then next slide.
tells adoption and localization and strategies. New Balance create specific advertisement campaigns for localizing their market. Then the company refers to region-specific colorways such as the London edition and Tokyo edition. New Balance has offered with tie, tying option in Japan. Then next slide tells about sustainable and ethical practice. Recycled
Mm.
materials are used to reduce the environmental footprint to promote fair labor practices, and there is no so much evidence regarding animal welfare politicals and the new balance. Then next slide, risk mitigation and strategies. New Balance diversity its suppliers to mitigate supply chain risk observed. New
So
Balance
as we before said about this supply chain risk, we can have many risks in this New Balance diversified suppliers to mitigate supply chain. Yeah, we had said before this, we can have some supply chain disruptions. In this criteria, we can have some fluctuations in the profits and in some cases we can't get the profits in this criteria like supply chain risk. New Balance diversifies its revenue stream along with implementing exchange management strategies. The company has comprehensive code of conduct along with the compliant training and crisis management planning. See, in this criteria, New Balance has a best and better competition with like Nike, Adidas, and Puma, which are very what to say, very more more selling companies in the world. So in this criteria, some of people some of the people not many of the people like New Balance shoes and clothing. So in
Longevity
this time
policies.
we can't get fluctuations in this supply chain system so that we can get a new best profits. Now the conclusion. So Jivraj, can you give the best conclusion to this?
Yeah, New Balance is operating effectively with constant development in numerous marketplace. The brand also reflect localizations and sustainable accept for better operation. And there are significant challenges in terms and intellectual property, economic risk, and political accept. That's all.
Uh, so so we can conclude that New Balance is the best company in the world and it very well globally exposed throughout the world. This will be the best company to have a best shoes to get a balance in the life and a balance in the sports. So New Balance is the best one. So we can conclude that New Balance will be the best option to us to wear
Focusing on performance.
when we could get a balance in the life and a balance in the shoes. That's it. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. This is our team. So Jivaraj, Yoginder, and Vikrant and Vicky. Here we are done with this group assignment, New Balance Company. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.